St. Louis is a very old and historic city, really built around the confluence of the Missouri and the Mississippi rivers. Transportation, traffic down the Mississippi was and is a huge part of the St. Louis area. And you have a city that has been developed with an east side of the river, a St. Louis City, a St. Louis County, and a west side of the river, which is St. Charles County. And all of those populations interact differently to form some of the diversity of the St. Louis area. North County has seen a number of changes over the last 40 or 50 years. What you've had is you've had the manufacturing base of North County, which is what drew all the population, become less relevant. A lot of manufacturing jobs have been lost, and so job creation has waned in North County. Populations have shifted west. The North County schools have been affected. North County real estate's been affected. And the demographics of the population has changed. The needs of the population in North County has changed. We have branches in North County. Our job is to help strengthen those communities and make sure we take care of those customers and clients.
We have a number of students who, want to go to college, and sometimes in a high poverty environment, that's not something that's in the future for them, in the foreseeable future, just purely due to finances. But it doesn't have to be. If we can teach families at an early age, when their children are still in elementary school, before many of them have children, really take this model from birth through college to say, let us partner with you to teach you how to invest in your own family and in your child's future and in their education. That's something that will be truly sustainable. And then those young people, we have made a commitment in our school district to hire those young people. So when they graduate from college, at this point we have 60 out of 300 of our staff members as alumni or residents. And so as Regions helps us develop those scholarships, develop a savings plan for families, we really are ultimately together developing the future college-going population. It really is powerful, and we are so thankful to have a bank that cares.
It feels really good to have Regions Bank here investing in this community. I just learned recently that Regions Bank plans to rebuild an existing branch that is located here in Jennings. And so to be a part of this growth and resurgence and the redevelopment of Jennings, it means a lot. It's very important to me, and it's very important to the residents that live here as well.
Well, I believe the relationship with Arvetta Williams is very important, and just knowing the overall business climate and also just the economic pulse of the community. We see a lot of opportunities for investment and to really be able to stabilize this community and also make a lasting and resounding impact on the community overall.
Back in the mid-'80s, there was a maverick organizer and an individual who wanted to assist banks in implementing the Community Reinvestment Act. Her name was Justine Peterson. Justine needed some help to assist her in some of the work that she was doing with the banks for home ownership for the underserved. But when the subprime mortgage activity came onto the scene, nobody really needed us because, again, we would counsel individuals to do this or that, and the individual would have to wait maybe 6 months or 9 months or 12 months before she could buy a home. But when the mortgage brokers came into the world and offered, almost instant mortgages, we really lost a lot of that business. But at that time, we began to move into small business lending, into micro lending. So we have been doing some small business lending for the last 12 years and have found a place for that, especially with the underserved business people who don't have access to capital in the traditional ways. We've been really excited about Regions, and the relationship is growing. The partnership, I think, will grow even more in the coming years.
I'm just excited that Justine Peterson and Regions Bank is flocking to our neighborhood to help and give back, because I feel that that's important for small businesses to stay operating. Hey, y'all know the kids love cheesy macaroni, so this is a family business. Because of Justine Peterson and Regions Bank, what they did, I've been able to hire 4 outsiders that's not family, just looking for that full pay. So, I'm excited about that, and hopefully I will be able to branch out and hire even more.
I see the great things people do. I'm paraphrasing a little bit here, but Vincent van Gogh said, "Great things come from small things brought together." And what we're trying to do is do just a little bit more than our fair share of small things and be a catalyst that can help bring them together to do great things. And great things would be to move the St. Louis area forward.